What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am P. Aguilar, and I am excited that you're here with me. This is Tuesday Tips, and today I want to talk to you about why you may not be motivated. If you are motivated, still watch this. Maybe you can learn some more motivation tips. So, anyways, reasons why you're not motivated and ways that you can become motivated to accomplish what you want. Maybe you want a new job, maybe you want to learn something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to get into why you may be unmotivated and we're going to try to solve that. Let's get into it right now.
I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como lomo, luxury. I'm a Niger up in this.
There may be many reasons why you're not motivated, but for me, typically my lack of motivation stems from the same things. I either have no direction that I'm planning to go, or I have no routine that I regularly follow. And the other is that I just try to change too much at once. It happens every year with people with the new year, new year, new me, and they just try to change all kinds of things, go on a crazy diet, and then they stop after a month. And it's because it's really hard to change a bunch of stuff at one time. So those are the reasons why typically I am unmotivated. And so these tips that I'm about to give you are things that I do personally to fix that, to make me motivated and continue on doing things that I may not want to do, but I know that they need to get done. So let's get into those right now. So tip number one is to wake up early. Wake up with enough time that you get at least 6 hours of sleep, but try to wake up an hour before you really need to do anything, even need to get ready. Because I want to use this time for getting ready. This time is all about you. It's about you learning something that you want to learn. Maybe you want to read a book. Maybe you want to just sit there and meditate. It doesn't matter what it is, but you need that extra time to have you time. So I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of people think, oh, that's really early, I'd be really tired. But for me, it's the best time because I have free time. I don't have to cater to anybody's needs. It's all me. I can do what I want. I can work on stuff that I need to work on. And typically I like to exercise in the morning. I like to read a little bit. I write in a journal, so I like to do that. And I either make content or get some work done that I need to get done that I didn't the day before. But waking up early really changed things for me. I was the type of person that I would wake up right before I had to be somewhere, and I would rush to get ready. And so my whole day is just really chaotic. But once I started waking up at 4 in the morning, my whole world changed. I am in a better mood typically. If I sleep in till 6 o'clock or something like that, I am in a really bad mood. And the reason why is because I feel like I went against something that I established for myself and told myself I was going to do, which was my routine. So build a routine and stick with it. And this next tip is going to go along with that. That tip is stick with it every day, even on the weekends. I wake up at 4 in the morning on the weekends, and I love it because I get a lot done. And then, the rest of the day is pretty chill. And one thing that I find about me is that if I'm not all in, then it's either all in or nothing for me. So I wake up every day at 4 and I don't sleep in, because if I started sleeping in, then I would just want to sleep in more. So do it every single day, and you'll watch yourself change. Your motivation level will be sky high, and you will get so much more done, trust me. So those are 2 tips. Wake up early and do it every day. The next tip is really a simple one. It's something that you can do even if you don't wake up early, and it will make you feel so fulfilled in the morning, like you really accomplished something. And it seems really silly, but just try it for a week, and I bet you that after doing it, you're gonna feel funny not doing it. So that is, make your bed when you wake up. As soon as you wake up, make your bed, crawl out of bed and make it. And at that point, you can check off your list that you've accomplished something for the day. You've made your bed. And it seems silly, but once you kind of set that pace that, okay, I've already accomplished something, so I feel like the rest of the day it's all gonna go good from here. At least that's how I feel. It seems like a silly little hack, but just make your bed and you'll feel accomplished in the morning. So make those beds, make sure that everything is nice and tidy. The next tip is all about you learning. So find something that you want to accomplish and then do at least one thing with it each day. So this doesn't have to be anything big. It can be the smallest little thing. Like say you want to read a book, read one page at least a day. And once you do that, it starts snowballing. You start getting more disciplined where you're like, well, I can do one a day. I can probably do 2 pages today. And you start doing more and more, and that just creates more discipline. And this tip came from a book called The Slight Edge. Sorry, I almost forgot. This came from a book called The Slight Edge, and The Slight Edge says that you do these little things to change yourself and better yourself, and just the smallest little things each day. For instance, if you exercise even 15 minutes a day, that exercise compounds up and then eventually it changes you, it benefits you, and you might not see results right away. And that's what people usually struggle with, is they want results tomorrow. As soon as they feel like they're ready to change, they want that change to have done something big for them, and so they get discouraged when it doesn't. But if you just do little things and you just stick with it, and they're small, it's easy to get out of the way. You can do push-ups for 15 minutes or whatever you want to do, and eventually that it builds up, and you may not think that it's changing anything, but it definitely is. So do something small each day to work towards something that you really want, and eventually it'll pay off, and eventually you'll figure out ways to add more time, and that all comes with adding more discipline and all that good stuff that I'm recommending to you. And the final one is kind of a bonus, and it's really simple. Just read something. And when I say read, I don't mean read like 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. Read something that's inspirational. Maybe it's a book about a businessman that went from nothing and just grew a huge business, or just a personal development book like The Slight Edge, and or something that you want to learn. Maybe you want to learn about photography. Read a book about photography, but just read something that's going to grow your mind, because when you grow your mind, the more and more that you learn, and the more that you get inspired by people, the more disciplined you're going to be, because you're going to think, well, I want to change my life. I've read this story about the steel barons, and I think that I can do something like that. I don't know what it is, but just read, and you will definitely change your mindset, and you will become more disciplined. That's it for Tuesday tips. I want Tuesday tips to be small. I don't want to go on and on and on, because I want them to be short little bits that can help people learn things. If you're new to my channel is typically based around some kind of learning. I have Learn or Die series, which is me taking something each month and practicing it for only a week, and then at the end of the month I have some kind of challenge to see how far I've come. And this month has been all focused around esports, and I got the final episode of this month's journey coming on Friday. I pushed it off to Friday so that I could do the last challenge for that video. And then next week I move on to the new challenge, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be me learning how to play harmonica. And at the end of the challenge, I have to go to the streets around here in Florida, in a city obviously, and play as a street performer and see if I can raise at least $10 to $20. I don't know what the final amount is that I want to do. I'll see how good I get at harmonica, but check that series out if you haven't. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and karate chop that subscribe button so that you can see when I have new videos. And if you really want to know when my videos come out right away, then you just flick that little bell. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. Thank you. Check you out. Peace.